I think I'm lucky to be alive. You see, growing up, I had my fair share of near-death experiences. As a child, my dad would throw me up into the air, clap a few times before catching me again. But once I slipped through his fingers and landed headfirst in the pavement below. The regret was immediate. Once I placed a metal can on the grounding stake in my yard and damn near electrocuted myself. Another time, I knocked myself unconscious by falling into a gutter after smartly thinking I could walk home with my eyes closed. But I hear drowning is one of the worst ways to go.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down.
You see, contrary to popular belief, there are no screams. You don't wave for help as the water fills your body, causing you to sink in the panic. They say when the first bit of water hits your lungs, your vocal cords spasms shut, and your body bobs up and down in the water as your instincts take over and you claw for breath. Someone may easily mistake this desperate attempt to stay alive as actual swimming. When faced with struggle, even the best swimmers forget their training, forget how to tread water, forget how to float, forget that sometimes the best way to stay alive is to go with the tide and rise with the swell. The worst part of knowing is knowing that death is imminent. As your body surrenders and tires under the struggle, often the best chance of survival rests in someone noticing, but most times no one does. And isn't this a perfect metaphor for life? One time I near drowned. Felt life fill my lungs and threatened to suffocate me. And I thought I could stay there, in this sunken place, airtight, sinking in this shit where life does not live. I thought I could stay there. Felt my body sinking beneath the surface and nobody could see the slits on my wrist, the noose around my neck, the pills I ingested. When I said I wanted to die, I meant I was drowning. I meant that I was afraid of waking up tomorrow, having run out of reasons to live. I meant I was crying for help between the struggle of a smile. I meant I was a dead man walking, trying to tread water, trying to call for help. My depression weighs me down like an anchor. I'm okay when I'm actually falling apart. Drowning is wanting to resurrect as someone who never was. You keep fighting these troubled waters with no bridge in sight. What good is life if living is wanting to die? I've gotten really good at pretending, at smiling just enough to stay alive. But I swear sometimes life feels like drowning.
Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down.
Wow. Thank you so much for joining us this evening for my Soothe session. We started with a very somber piece, one of my favorite pieces to do because it's very personal to me. And myself and Marcia, incomparable, we're going to do a second piece. And this piece is also very important to me because last year I lost my aunt to cancer, and it was sudden and probably one of the worst experiences that I ever had to endure. Following that, I lost my grandmother, and following that, my cousin. And, you know, things often seem weird and, I don't know, it's life. And through poetry, through the arts, we get to express these very complex emotions and share them with people who otherwise may not understand how we feel. So I hope you enjoy this piece and you feel the passion that, you know, emanates from it, because it's truly something that means a lot to me, and I'm sure means a lot to families who have had to deal with the issue of cancer. So we'll go through this piece. This is the only other sad piece we're going to do today, and then we'll get into some fun stuff. Take it away, Marcia.
If I should go, hold my hand. If I should leave, time cover me, please.
Today you left your sword and shield home, tucked them under your bed, packed them on shelves because you're tired. Too tired to be whole, you scattered hope, broken dreams, war without guns, a paper trail of I'm sorry to hear and you'll get better someday, and you keep waiting. Heart steady praying for happy, for better, for things you can't speak. Doctors say another dose will help, but you fail to believe your smile. A broken melody, a facade of a brave story. God only knows how you're able to wear it so well. Your arms a violin that only the finest needles play, but we can hardly tell. How could something be so desperate, so greedy, to want you here more than we need? You hear, you know, you well. But what are the troubles of this world to you, a drumbeat? You always taught us to hold on, to keep your chin up, to walk strong. So today be sad, be down. But tomorrow we'll teach you how to fight again, to walk strong again, to feel the steady staccato of your own heartbeat. 2 billion cells fighting to keep you alive, to keep you here, to keep pushing, to beat fear. What is the struggle to you? A hurricane, a tornado, an overcomer, a superhero. Yesterday was hard, but today, quitters never win. So rise up again, keep fighting, conquer this mountain, rise up again, don your sword and shield. This is war, and you are worth fighting for.
If I should go, please hold my hand. Yeah. If I should leave, time cover me, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh. Yeah, that was hard to get through. But we're going to get happy now. You know, we're going to do some fun pieces, some pieces that you guys should know and love. Every time I perform, I normally get a request to do this, and it's one of my favorite pieces to perform because I never thought myself as a love poet. I never thought myself to be that type of person. But when I wrote this piece, I felt that it was a change in my artistry, and I think people felt it as well, and it was one of my favorite Soothe pieces as well. This is my love poem. Hey, I know you barely know me, but I want my last name to be the last one that unstitches the hurt from around your war-torn heart. But my friends say I'm shy, and I don't pay attention much, but I'm obsessive compulsive about fixing broken things. And even a blind man can see that you are broken. Girl, wilted rose, I remember the first time I saw you. My heart leaped out of my chest, looked me in the eyes, and threatened to slap the nervous grin off my face if I didn't say hi to you. But my tongue crawled back down my throat and suffocated me silent. I have never written a love poem, but I swear, if ever I did, it would start with you. I would tell you that your beauty reminds me of reasons to live, and your smile would make even a rose blush. When God made you, he made his first mistake. Called you human instead of angel. You see, this world doesn't deserve you. I promise to love you only the way you want me to place my hand in the small of your back as a constant reminder that you're loved. Love you so hard that you will scratch your fears into my back, and I'll suck the heartbreak off the tip of your tongue as if your life depended on it. And on hard days, I'll wait until you get home, get down on my knees, and redefine the meaning of eating soul food. I'll let my tongue speak truth into places that he could not. I'll massage your feet as thanks for bringing you back home to me. I'll call you every Wednesday at 2:16 just to say hi and hang up before you can even reply just to make you smile. I'll fall in love with you and forget come morning so I can do it all over again. Infect my heart with your dreams and I'll fall lovesick for you. Carve your prayers into my soul and I'll remember that a day of loving you is a day worth fighting for. I guess what I'm trying to say is tattoo my eyes with your face so I'll only have eyes for you. Change my name to you so there'll be no me without you. Push me down a hill, break my legs so I'll wake up with aches that will always remind me of loving you. My scars will be record of how righteous this love is. And I know if I die, God will have it no other way. I'll beg him to reincarnate me, not as a human being. You see, you'll be my Eve, so I just want to be one of your ribs. Or toe. Hell, a patch of skin, something you can live without but don't mind carrying. You see, I just want to be with you. I'm usually good with words, but when I see you, you capture my breath, hold my body hostage, and I become a boy again, stuck on the magic school bus, loving you more than Mickey loves Minnie. I promise to rescue you from every tower that Bowser has the audacity to lock you in, lock him up, throw away the key. You see, Super Mario ain't got nothing on me. Every time you touch me, I see my future, better days. You send chills running down my spine in search of ways to love you more. You make my reality speed up and stop at the same time. You rock my world and blow my mind with every breath, with every step. You see, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I let all of your ex-boyfriends look like every bun and cheese you've had before you've had brownies. Hot and steaming at 2 a.m. in the morning. If ever you let me love you, I promise to penetrate your dark skies until your storm clouds rain, until the arch of your back makes the earth quake. Love you so pure that your heart will drum songs that only your body can sing. Go deep enough to touch your mind. Your knees will shake in memory of how righteous I have loved you. Touch you so holy that your hair will raise up and sing praises to God. I know I've said a lot, but if ever I get a chance to tell you how much I love you, I'd say, hi. My name is Kadeem, but I'm shy, and I don't pay attention much, but I promise I'll spend the rest of my life with you if it means spending the rest of my life loving you. Okay, so we've come to the end of my set, And I'm going to close with one of my favorite pieces to do because it's probably one of the most truthful pieces I have. And it's really about us Antiguan men and how we treat our women here in Antigua. We're enigmas, like we're unique creatures. We're unique creatures, you know. We're the best you can ever choose. So this is that guy. The other day, some friends and I were chatting. Drinks started spilling, and we had to confess that growing up, there are a few truths that we learned about us Antiguan men. You see, like, unlike Jamaicans or Trinidadians, us Antiguan men never cheat or lie. We work hard, knowing a knuckle from an Antiguan woman hard like a life. And I thought to myself that when I grew up, I wanted to be that guy. You know that guy. The one that knows you're finished working at 4:30 so your dinner is done by 5. That guy. The one in the white Toyota Platts and not in the DC-5. I'll catch the shooting stars and make them the twinkle of your eye. And even when my belt starts missing loops, as an Antiguan man, I'll still be in love with you. I'll be the Dexter Dapsy, 7-11. You see, us Antiguan men will work hard all week and hand their paycheck straight over to you. For the new hair, the new nails, and for your kit man too. Ask any Antiguan woman, they'll tell you it's true. So look to your left, look to your right. There's some right in front here too. Find an Antiguan man soon, as long as his name isn't Andrew. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Thanks to the organizers of Soothe for giving us this platform. Thanks to Marcy and Duncan for joining me for my set. Thanks to all of you for tuning in and paying so much attention and paying support to us as young creatives here in Antigua and Barbuda. Thank you so very much.